So hello guys, my name is Nabila Khoirunnisa. So as you know, I'm a student of Islamic State Sarifidayatullah Jakarta University. So today I would like to present the article compilation review. Here you can see, this article compilation review by Nabila Khoirunnisa. Okay, before we get started, let's see the list here. Here the list of articles that I've read. It's sorted by the time I read those articles. Yep, the first article I read is Education as a Human Right in the 21st Century by Sharon Ely, and the second article is Financing Education, a Road to Development of a Country by Abdullah Al-Mamun Buyan, and so on. So, okay, let's get started. I will start from the first article. Here you can see the first article, Education as a Human Right in the 21st Century by Sharon Ely. So you can see on the findings, as a human right which is inherent to all human beings, regardless of sex, national or ethnic origin, color, religion, language, or any other status, the right to education is legally guaranteed to for all without any discrimination. So from this article, we can get a relation to the article number 3. So, okay, let's go jump to the article number 3. So here, the article number 3, that has title Learning Materials in Character Education, the Analysis of Sociology Teaching at the Senior High School, Banda Aceh, Indonesia, by Abu Bakar and Anwar. The purpose itself, it developed the ability of students to make decision based on values held by the people, to care for and maintain good moral values, and to be capable of maintaining and empathizing with those good values in daily life without any use of force. So here the statement of the article number 1, or the first article, it clearly indicates that education plays a large role in achieving just societies, because education can develop a child's sense of self, sense of community, and sense of citizenship. So here the statement from article number 3, teaching of character, is the teaching of values, the teaching of common sense, the teaching of morals, the teaching of good personality, and the purpose which is to develop the ability of the student to make a good bad decision based on values of society, to care for and maintain what is good, and be capable of shaping good personal values for daily life. And the concept will have a great impact on human life and make human beings the inheritors of their. So it's about personality, sense of self, and community. Community citizenship. Okay, we can jump to the article number 4. The article number 4 here, direction of more education teacher to enrich character education by Muhammad Zailani, Muhammad Yusuf, Aswati Hamza. Because it's talking about personality or character, talking about sense of self, sense of community, sense of citizenship. So it can relate to this. The process of moral education plays a significant role in educating human beings, taking into account that human beings were created in terms of mind, body, and spirit. So after this article, it's talking about the character. We can jump to the next article that have a relation here. Article number 7. The effect of professional education and training for teachers or PLPK in improving pedagogic competence and teacher performance by Yeni Yusnita, Fitri Erianti, and Gizar Fuadi Anwar, Novrina Eka Putri, Zainul Arifin, and Shafriman Shafta. Okay, from this article, we know here, when the knowledge of teacher increases, it will affect their performance at school. So, talking about personality and talking about the teacher itself, we know that it is important to teacher to improve themselves to teaching activity itself, because quality of students, it depends of quality of teacher. It is also about quality of education itself. So we can jump to the article number 2. It's financing education, a route to development of country by Abdullah Al Mamun Buyan. Here, this is about education investment. Doesn't mean developing infrastructure, but meaning sector-wise educational investment. So, such as here, training teachers properly on the quality of students and teaching environment, making availability of latest, most important books in library, making government scholarship, highly qualified graduate student. And here, the finding, the article concludes that besides its several contributions in social, cultural, and political areas, an effective education system increases the competitiveness and contributes to the economic growth by training the qualified labor and productivity increased in economic aspect. So here we have talked about personality and sense of self, community, and citizenship. So after we have a review about the article number 1, number 3, number 4, number 7, and number 2, we can get this. So we can get all people have the right to get better education for themselves. It is important as well as moral and character education itself for people to contribute to economic growth of the country. Talking about the human research. After we talk about those several articles, it's all about human research. And here in the article number 6, efforts to increase students' reading interest on educational reference through classical guidance and counseling experiential learning model by Tatik Sutarti. Here you can see on the findings, since
skills reading is one of the keys to improve the quality of education so that the human resources can also be increased. It is not enough if the student only understands the theories of education, but it needs to be balanced with the skill of thinking or mind skills.
If the student is able to manage the mental skills, it will help the student gain an understanding and facilitate learning practice, later educate skills obtained by reading mainly related to the fields of sciences. So, this article discusses about how important reading to develop a critical thinking. So we can jump to the next article that related to this article. It's article number 5. The relationship between critical thinking is soft skills academic achievement of English language course by Adele and Cyrus Izapana. Here you can see on the findings, it can be said that students with high critical thinking ability do not easily accept information from the environment, think about them, and study different views on issues, and at the end, take the best decision and act on it. This is how important critical thinking are. So we can jump after we talk about article number 6 and 5. It's about talking about the reading and critical thinking. We can jump to the article number 8. Here, the article number 8, folktale text transformation, learning model to read appreciatively by Titin Setiartin, Jojo Nuryanto, and Ipah Mustalipah. Here we can see this article about development of learning models to read appreciatively through folktale text transformation. And we can see that learning models to read appreciatively through folktale text transformation was effective and fit to be used in improving skills of reading appreciatively. So talking about the human resources and the important reading, as English language teacher to be, it is important to choose vocab learning to the student. So here we can relate to this article the effect of instructor language choice on second language vocabulary learning and listening comprehension by Zhang Holly and Glenn S. Levine. So here we got the findings. To sum up, the present study has shown that learners' short-term acquisition and longer-term retention of new lexical items as well as the overall comprehension of listening text benefits from targeted principled use of first language by the teacher. So the findings raise a few important implications for language pedagogy and teacher education. So talking about language pedagogy and teacher education, we can relate to the article number 9, Helping Learners Second Language Development by Maria del Pilar Gracia Mayo. Here, this is about an issue in foreign language context is the extent of which second learners and teachers use the shared first language in the classroom. Here, the findings, we can see that students wanted their lesson to be predominantly in the second language, with first language use restricted to breakdowns in communication or lack of understanding. Moreover, all the studies in the present issue deal with topics that are highly relevant for classroom instruction and have clear pedagogical implications. So, after all of those articles, we can conclude this.
Since education is a human right, all people have the right to get better quality of education for themselves. It is important as well as moral and character education itself for people to contribute the economic growth of the country. If children receive basic primary education, they will likely be literate and numerate and will have the basic social and life skills necessary to secure a job, to be an active member of a peaceful community, and to have a fulfilling life. That's all from me. Mm, I know it's not perfect, but I did my best to do this assignment. And thank you for watching. See ya.